Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Be cool, Rose. Be cool. Be cool. Hold on. Whoa! Skakel in the house. Now, there's some activity at the end of my street right now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're gonna breaking news. We got something going down heavy. So, crime fighter out there, Lois. We're gonna break right. We gotta break right. Something's going down. Probably a shooting or something. Oh, fuck. Got a lady screaming. Damn, this is good. Yeah. Man on the street, baby. She is in pain. Now, I'm not trying to be a dick, but there is it is a Newport nightclub. Oh man, Lois is going doo-doo. Oh. We have a female. She's screaming. They don't seem to be in too much of a hurry here. Lois just went doo-doo. I thought she could last. All right, we're gonna have to. Come on, buddy.
I'm not recording or any of that bullshit. I know. I'll go.
Come on. I don't know. I'm trying to find out for you guys, but come on, Lois. We're gonna go to the end of the street and then circle back on the other side of the street. Old school. There you go, engine number 7. That's my fire company. Could be a sexual assault. Could be, who knows? Like to the left is a Newport nightclub. So it could be that. As you see, there's a lot of activity right here. This guy's just pissing right here. Stugats! So, this is this guy peeing right here? I'm gonna get this guy. I know. Let's see here. Oh, we got, this is interesting. Holy fuck. The freaks are out tonight. I mean, we got I gotta get out of this fucking neighborhood, man. Let's see if I can see what's going on here. Lois is good to have for these covert operations. Yeah, maybe I should ask her how much for a quick one. See, there's a Newport right there. So the streets are buck wild tonight in West Hollywood. Now she was screaming a lot, so I'm gonna guess an overdose. Shit, what is this? Senator Clay Davis? She's screaming big time. I'm gonna guess drugs, booze, or whatever. Who knows? Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, she's really on one right now. Now, I gotta play it cool because there's so many cops here. I might loiter until the cops take off. But Lois is feeling it right now. She's like, I don't want to fucking loiter, Holmes. Interesting. Yeah, she be tripping. Yeah. I don't know. All right, she's calming down a little bit. She'd definitely be tripping. Hey, how about hitting the like and subscribe button? don't really ask you guys for too much. I mean, you don't get this on MLC. You get Clearwater Chad staring into the fucking camera like a hump. I mean, they don't seem to be in a big rush. I don't know, I can't tell. I mean, they don't seem to be in too big of a hurry. I think she's an ethnic. All right, they're definitely juicing her up with some vitamins now. I think it's nappy time for her. Yeah, Liam, that's not how it works in this neighborhood. Come on, dude. No, they're giving her something to go to sleep, or a sedative, as they say in the medical business. I don't know. All right. They seem to be calming her down. Probably gave her some something, I don't know. I am a chill guy. All right. Let's go, Lois. So, Earl Skakel, man on the street. If you guys could hit the like and subscribe button, we'll go back into my palatial estate and talk about, I don't know, what we talk about. The freaks are out tonight. Let me tell you that right now. Oh, God bless you, Lois. Lois, you might have to go pee again. Earl Skakel, live from West Hollywood. Always something in this neighborhood. You know, I just thought I'd give you guys a tasty of my life. My dog is a 15 to 16-year-old mutt. She has a partially collapsed trachea and a little fluid in her lungs. So that explains the cough. And, you know, she is the love of my life. So I will take as good of care of her as I can. And, you know, take it from there. Oh no, I'm 57. She is literally probably my 40th dog. Here's one of those driverless cars. Oh no, it's a parking enforcement. Well, let's see how you are when you are dying, you son of a bitch. I mean, I just try and make her as comfortable as I can, which I do a very good job with. Of course, I also see. Look at that. She's just chilling, man. And he'll be telling me about my dog. All right, well, the excitement's gone. I mean, that girl was wilding out. Trust me on that one. I mean, who goes that hard in the paint on a Sunday night? What a fucking loser. Listen, dog, I ain't your dog, brother. Don't you dare talk about me or my dog like that, or all in this stream right now. Oh, that's cool, dog. Okay, if you're talking about your own dog, that's cool, dog. I'm just fucking around, bro. All right. Now, Lois would like some food. And here is her stash of food. So let's give her some biscuits. I mean, my neighbor gave me this ball for her, but it's a little too much. Ball's a little too big. If you know what I'm saying. Skakel in the house. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up? Let's get the camera angle correct. You know, I do my best for you guys. And sometimes it's not good enough for you guys, to be frank. But that's all right. You know, it's okay. That girl? No, I don't think that girl is capable of standing right now. So let's. She does have spunk. No, there was someone else. I can read, you son of a bitch. Hoon goon. Someone else. I was talking to someone else, so you can't listen. Someone was trolling my dog, and I won't stand for that, Mr. Hoon goon. Mr. Hoon goon, we got off on the wrong foot. I apologize. I get very sensitive about my dog. So, I hope that you can forgive me and we can become lifelong YouTube friends. Yes, I'm going to stay up a long time, so I need my energy. I'm a night man. I'm the night watchman. So, you know, I'm going to stream for about an hour, and it's not easy dealing with you guys some nights. I got to be honest with you there. I mean, you guys, you know, I don't think appreciate me. But that's okay. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I've got to change the title of this stream. Earl's Monday Morning Live. Buddhist priest, you seem to be a man of the internet. What would be a good description? Earl's Monday Morning Live. live overdose victim. Yes, that'll get me some streams. Oh, with a morning live with a bonus. Earl is Monday morning live with a bonus overdose. It is worth the stream. Earl is Monday morning live with a bonus overdose. Fuck it. Monumental Mondays. That could be a good one. Maybe I'll do another stream later. You know, I'm just trying to get as many views in here as I can. And, you know, I hope that you guys enjoy my particular brand of humor. Yes, maybe I'll do, yeah, you're right. See, I'm learning. I have no ego. You can never know too much. Shatters where it's at. I'm not sure where that is. Have you ever caught Lois taking a bong rip? I never have, Chase. I never have. Although she sounds like she's a 3-pack-a-day smoker, if you know what I'm saying. Vanish, are you trolling me? I don't have a Kramer haircut. He has a Skakel haircut. By the way, Michael Richards is doing comedy, boy. That's got to be a fun set to watch. And what I like to do, in case you guys don't think I'm funny, which, you know, I sense some of you may not, and that's fine. It's all good. Let's see who else is live streaming. Trump is in Israel, I think, right now. And as the hostages are getting released. That is a blue raspberry. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, let me let me just see if some of those hashtags work. You know, I'm all about, you know. Now I have hashtags, but you think I should put the hashtags in the actual description? All right. I mean, who knows? Maybe that will work, and maybe it won't. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. We'll see if this works. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Who the hell knows? I will try anything. Trust me on that one. You know, I'm just a humble soldier. In the Earl world. Well, I'm not a famous comedian, but interesting. Oh, interesting. Brian Callen is a bitch. But unfortunately for me, he's juiced in. Okay, we don't do just the guy. We don't do the all caps in here. So please tone it down. Tone it down. Well, I'm trying to become famous. But, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Thank you, just the guy. Sorry about that. I have to have standards for this channel. And I appreciate you guys coming in. Who is this Joe that you speak of? I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Oh no, I appreciate it, Bruce Priest. I appreciate it. Was it neck day at the gym, baby doll? No, today I did back and arms, but the way, as heavy as I lift now, I probably get in a side neck workout. Um, um, just from the weight I lift. I actually don't. Do I think Tom Green is funny? I mean, he's a comedy actor more than a stand-up, to be honest with you. But yeah, he's funny. I mean, you don't have as long of a career as he's had and not be funny. Would I go watch him do stand-up? Probably not. But, he's been in my home before and done my podcast. So, I mean, he was funny in the interview I did with him. There's different kinds of funny. There's podcast funny. There's stand-up funny. Very few people are both. I mean, I personally don't like Fluffy as a comic, but he's a very nice guy, and he's playing Dodger Stadium. So I'm doing a stream for 24 people. So he's doing pretty good in life. Yeah, I mean, Charlie Sheen is an interesting guy. That is for sure. I do think Mark Norman is funny. I watched him before at the Comedy Store, and he's very funny. I do not know Emo Phillips, but he was in one of my favorite episodes of Miami Vice with Phil Collins called Phil the Shill. I mean, no, I'm not, I don't like watching stand-up, so, when you say, do I like Fluffy, I mean, the dude is playing stadiums. He's not playing, it's one thing to sell out a comedy club, you're pretty good, but to sell out Dodger Stadium, that's fucking bonkers. So, yeah, I've had a few family members in promises. It's no joke. And by the way, trolls, if you troll me with some unfunny shit, you gotta super chat me. I'm not gonna read some unfunny zinger. You want to get your line in, you got to pay to play, baby. Yeah. He's a big guy, that's for sure. I mean, he's not Ralphie May big, but he ain't Ralphie May small either. And, sadly, eventually that will catch up with him. I mean, you can't be that fucking big. Your heart is going to give out. It's just a matter of time. That's just a fucking reality. If you're 5 to 10 pounds overweight, that's a lot of work on your heart. I mean, Ralphie, I think at the time of death, was 594 pounds. So you got to figure, he wasn't the tallest guy either. He was probably 400 pounds overweight. 400 pounds. So you imagine the extra work his heart did, and with zero exercise. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Morrissey, well, there's some great feats. I mean, there's that. There is Neil Diamond, I think, sold out the Forum 20 days in a row or something crazy like that. I think he holds the Forum record. Kiss, the original reunion tour. They did the Forum 3 days in a row, sold out. I do have one funny John Candy story. I was playing golf at my local country club, Bel Air, and the 10th hole is about a 210-yard par three, but the tee box. So you've got the tee box, and then you've got a canyon, and you've got to hit the ball over this empty canyon, and the canyon is probably 120 yards, and then the green's about another 80 to 90 yards. And I saw John Candy hit about 5-6 balls into the canyon. I mean, he just couldn't get the ball over the green. Now, they have a thing where, if you hit 2 balls into the canyon, you can walk across the bridge, and they have a miniature tee box, so you can just put the ball in the green with a penalty. But he didn't want to do that. So he hit, 6 balls into the canyon, and then the caddy goes, Mr. Candy, do you want to go to the second tee across the bridge? And he's like, why would I do that? And the caddy's like, well, you just hit 6 balls into the canyon. And John Candy looks at me and goes, I don't see a canyon. It's just funny. Apparently he was very nice. My top 5, let me see. And this is always an impossible question because it's all taste, and if you like dry and sarcastic humor, you might put in a guy like Robert Schimmel. Whereas if you don't like dry and sarcastic, you'd be like, who's Rob Schimmel? So I would say my goats would be Norm Macdonald, Dave Attell, Mitch Hedberg, Uncle Blazer. No, I'm just kidding. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. But I wanted to answer that question like, it's just my taste. And I'm not saying, well, you guys were wrong. These are the top 5. That's it. And so, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, there's some, when you go top 5, but I love like Mitch Hedberg, so I don't know if most people would say he's top 5. But, and there's Dangerfield. Dangerfield, Dice. I just saw Dice last night. Sam Kinison. You're always going to leave someone off the list who should be there. But, Rodney was great. Roseanne was a great comic before she lost her fucking mind. Gary Shandling was super funny. Jim Carrey's really funny. It's really... it's like trying to name the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. It's impossible. You're going to leave someone off that should be on it, but there's only 4 spots. Eddie Murphy's great, no doubt. So that's a tough question. Stephen Wright. I don't know if I would say he's top 5, but you can make a case for him, if you like that genre of comedy. And then you've got, Steve Martin, someone like him it's like someone, if you ask most hockey fans, who's the greatest hockey player of all time, most people are going to say Wayne Gretzky. But to me, I saw Gretzky play in his prime. If you said to me, Earl, you're starting a hockey team, you can have any one player in their prime, who would you pick? I would pick Mark Messier, because he had that edge. He was dirty too. He wasn't quite as good offensively as Gretzky, but he'd fuck you up if he felt the need to do it. Mario Lemieux's great. It's not, Gretzky would be great. Gordie Howe, it's Stan Mikita, who's number 23 in hockey. Hannah Gadsby, good hockey player, but not someone I would start a franchise with. See, I did a little play with you there. So, LeBron or MJ? I'm not like a giant basketball fan, in full disclosure, so... if you're asking me specifically between those two, I'm going to go Michael Jordan. But, you know, if you had LeBron James on your team as prime, you would not be disappointed. So, but, you know, since I'm a little older than you kids, you know, I might even say Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. I mean, Larry Bird for a white guy, he was fucking good. Like, Larry Bird for a black guy was good. So, no, I mean, LeBron's great. I mean, you know, he is, you know, he's controversial, but I mean, Jordan had 6 rings. How many MVPs? I don't know who Cherokee Parks is, DB, to be honest with you. Hey, oh, see, that's, you know, Roddy Bogger, that's a funny joke. You know, I'll give you that. You know, and then if you're, you know, I'm 57, but if you're 67, 77, you might say, you know, Henry Richard, the Rocket. You might say Guy Lafleur. So, yeah, I mean, Wilt Chamberlain's, you know, but here's the thing with Wilt Chamberlain, and this is how I think of it. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain was absolutely dominating in his time, but he also benefited from being the biggest player in the league by a pretty large margin. I mean, outside of Bill Russell, there really weren't many guys his size. So if you put a prime Wilt Chamberlain in this league today, or even in the 80s or 90s, and how would Wilt Chamberlain do against, say, Mark Eaton? That big, remember that guy from Utah? He was like 7'5" and just a shot blocking machine. Wilt Chamberlain was not going to bully Mark Eaton. So, you know, like, I'm of the belief I don't think Babe Ruth would be that good if you put him in today's league. Or if you put, say, I don't know, Mike Trout and just transported him into time, into the 1920s. So, of course, these are scenarios that, you know, are just total hypothetical situations. Okay, I don't know. I have PTSD anytime I see the word Alabama. If you know, you know. If you know what I'm saying. So, okay. Well, I don't know. Why are we talking about Corey Parks? I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't understand why we're talking about Corey Parks. You know, Gene, and I just found this out last night. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley sold Kiss for $350 million. That's fucking crazy, man. So now they don't even own Kiss. They have to do what the owners say. So if the owners say you got to play here, they play there. That's wild to me. What up, Marky Mark? In the house. Welcome. Oh, okay. I knew when I lived in that Fay Ray building in Century City, the night security girl, her brother, her name was Tasha Strong, and her brother Derek Strong played on the Lakers at the time. So there's that. I always thought it was weird. Like, wait, your brother's on the Lakers and you're like the night watchman here? So I'm not sure how good of a relationship they had. Interesting. That's wild to me, though, that Kiss now has to take orders. But it's kind of similar to, you know, you guys know me, I'm a fashion icon in the LA comedy field. That, you know, John Barbados is not owned anymore by John Barbados. It's owned by Lions Capital, which is a subsidiary, and they own also All Saints. So John Barbados does not own his name anymore. That's just wild to me. I am a fashionista. I mean, last night I hit the Laugh Factory in leather pants, a custom-made jacket, and a t-shirt that just fit like a glove. We'll go 20 more minutes, guys. We're doing hour streams. We don't do griftathons for hours asking for money, honey. What's a good price for selling one, or what's a good price for selling T-shirts outside your events? I mean, a comedy, or you mean like next Sunday I'll be at Judas Priest and Alice Cooper, and the bootleg shirts typically go for $10. But you got to be real careful because I remember the first bootleg shirt I ever bought, and I didn't really know it was like wrong at the time. Was my first concert, Bruce Springsteen at the Coliseum. And I remember buying the shirt. I think it was probably $10 or something. And I got home. I think I played basketball in it. I was excited. I didn't want to take the shirt off. Wash it, and the next day, probably 75% of the shirt was faded. So they do. I've got some inside information that Gene and Paul are now employees. Like, you think Gene and Paul are in their 70s and they still want to be humping around Vegas doing a Kiss cruise? Come on. Yes, that is random, Will Lang, but she, I think she was 96. So, 96 is a good run, and you got to figure she didn't really work out much. So to live to 96 and you don't work out at all, and it's not to say you have to be a gym rat, but like, I don't think Ethel ever saw the inside of a gym. So, I don't know, I don't know. I just heard through the grapevine that they don't make, the final decision is not theirs anymore. It's not just their publishing, but my source is pretty tight to the situation. Yes. I just want women to DM me on Instagram who watch me on the stream and say, Earl, we want to touch you in an inappropriate way. No, I'm just kidding. Or an appropriate way. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? If my agent was CAA, I wouldn't be doing a stream to 15 people. I can tell you that much right now. I have a manager who barely manages me. So, yeah. That is, I wish. Because I like them at this angle. See? That's just who I am. I like my glasses how I like them. I don't take that as being mean, though, by the way, for the record. Heller. Well, I like it this way. I mean, I could do it like that. See, I have what's called trifocals. It's a different prescription here, here, and here. So for me, it's easier to like that. But stigmatism. Yes, I do have astigmatism in this eye. I do realize you can LASIK can fix that, but I kind of like my eyeglasses, so I am quite content. Now I see some new people on the stream. So this is a world premiere exclusive for the Late Night Freaks. I'm going to preview the I do not, DB. Please tell. Yes. Where are you from, Annie? I don't believe I know that. Where are you from, Miss Annie? we have an international fan base in here. Oh, okay, sweet. We have many Australian fans here. We have the great Big Bones Jones. Uh, no, this is not beer. Thank you very much. This is liquid death water. So this is a world premiere here. We did it earlier, and the stream, and it went quite well. Wait, hold on here. I want you guys to get a preview of the new short that will be premiering tomorrow. And so take a look, enjoy. It is not sponsored by Liquid Death. Interesting. Let's turn up the volume of that. Alright, so the new shorts, Earl Skakel. Let's get the camera angle right. Let's see. We can do full screen here. That's even better. This is just a reward for your guys' patronage. Earl Skakel in the house.
Sensing a trouble spot in the room. Something I said? Great room to do crowd work. Well, I apologize if I've offended you. I want you guys to know this will be my last set ever, so you'll never have to. Thank you, Kimosabe. Sir, I'm Jewish. Don't ever point at me like that again. Carry on. I must carry on now. Carry on, my wayward son.
Lois is good.
I'm going to do a joke right now that might lose the room. But in some ways, you can't lose a room you never really had in the first place. Alright, I'm not going to do the joke.
Yes, do it.
Even if one more person else do the joke, I'm not going to do the joke. Okay, I'll do the joke. I need a little audience participation, nothing too heavy. Just clap when I give you the signal. Hold on, when I give you the signal. A Wonder film costs a fortune to make. You can't follow basic instructions. So don't clap too hard, but a little louder than normal, I'll take it from there. When I give you the signal. Wow, this has been one of the best shows I've ever been. This crowd is spectacular. It's an honor to do my first special on Tubi, and my last one on Furby did so good that, hey, we all remember Michael Jackson, right? Yeah, we all remember Michael Jackson, right? The king of pop. It's one thing to be a What, I'm the bad guy? Stevie Wonder could see what was going on at that ranch. Okay, I took a shot. I thought I had you guys. Don't clap like that. I'd rather hear no clapping than...
So you guys get the picture. You guys get it. So that will be the worldwide debut. Excuse me. Will be tomorrow at about noon my time. Now let's see if there's anything else good that I can show you guys. I like to, you guys always are like, tell a joke, tell a joke. I don't like telling jokes live because, I don't hear any laughter. Um, I like my glasses. Thank you, Kevin. My delivery's not for everybody, but, it's my delivery. And let's see, this is from the same set. And, it's same set, different joke. And hit the like and subscribe button, please. Thank you very much.
I like to go to concerts. I went to see the singer from Rat. They had like a couple hits back in the day. He was at the Whiskey. It was a total fucking scam. I was driving by the Whiskey and it said Rat. I'm like, oh fuck, they had a nice run. They had that song Round and Round and a few others. You guys probably know them from their Geico commercial. Honey, I think we have a rat problem. And they show Rat playing.
Character.
Original crown molding, walk-in closet.
We do have a rat problem.
So as I'm driving by the Whiskey, it had Rat in big fucking lettering. So
What
I'm
up?
like, oh fuck, man, it'd be cool to see Rat in an intimate venue. So I take out my handicap sign because that's how I roll. Slot VIP party, and I go to the box office lady, and I'm like, hey, I want to see Rat. And she was just like, walk in. I'm like, no, I don't have a ticket. And I clocked down 20, she's like, don't worry about it. And, of course I'm Jewish, so I took the discounted free ticket. I'm all excited, run in there, and there's like 7 people in the room. And their concert was just about to start. And then out comes the singer from Rat, and he's a very distinct looking guy. And then there was like 4 Mexican dudes on the stage with him that I didn't recognize as Rat. So I go outside and look at the marquee again, and those son of a bitches, it's like the Surgeon General's warning. It had Rat in big letters, R-A-T-T, and then in the smallest fucking letters they could have bought, the voice of Rat, Stephen Piercy.
Discord, yeah, we'll talk Buddhist priests later on that. And yes, Will Lang, I'm a big Stephen Wright guy.
So it's just him. And 4 Mexican dudes he met at the Troubadour.
Both, Kevin.
So I said, fuck it, I'm here. Got a free ticket. So I go in there and Stephen Piercy, I'm like right where you guys are. And he does, the first song was a song off one of his solo albums that I had bought. And I'm a huge fan of his, but I'm not saying this solo album was bad. But when I downloaded it, after the first song, I uploaded it right back to him. So he sings that song that nobody really knows. There's literally 7 people in there. And then he's like, hey, what do you guys want to hear next? And I'm like, right where you are. And I'm like, hey, you don't have to yell, man. There's only 7 of us here.
Hey, oh, so you guys got it. So, that's about it. And, I'm just here to make you guys laugh. And, Long Dong Silver, please no all caps in here, baby. We try and, only one person is allowed to do all caps, unfortunately. So, and it ain't you. So I appreciate that, though. And, it's nothing personal. It's just that, I try and limit the all caps. Oh, no problem. I mean, that's why I don't do jokes live in the stream. I want you guys to, okay, here we go. Here's one more thing for you guys. Oh wait, no, I can't do that one because it's got music. This one has music. Oh, there we go.
We lose a lot of people in this industry, and I did have Keith in my.
Hold on, this is a pretty funny set at a memorial for a fellow comic who passed away. He wasn't the funniest guy, but you know, this goes to show you that death can be funny. So this is comedy at a memorial. I was not big on MySpace, to be completely honest with you. So here we go.
We lose a lot of people in this industry, and I did have Keith in my death pool, to be honest with you. He was I'm killing it in the death pool. I had the Pope, and hopefully Keith Carey has a heart attack sooner than later. Believe me, I'll be throwing a party for that one. But no, Keith, I love you, and thank you for that gig at Umami Burger. I still have about 40 coupons from that show, and thank you to all you guys for coming here on the front. Comics are pretty fucking selfish people, and everyone in here deserves a group hug after, because, you know, Keith was a great guy, and I love him, man.
Oh wait, hold on. That wasn't the full clip.
You know, I feel bad now, because I love how some people were going into material.
Mr.
Okay,
Earl
here we
Skakel,
go.
everybody. Give it up for him.
This is the full set. Fuck yeah.
This video is not going to Keith's family, right?
They won't contact me. They ghosted.
Oh, okay. A lot of people don't know this. I was Keith's secondary contact after Ashley, but I blocked him on all social media, so... I know, it's a tough business, man. He would call me at 4 in the morning speaking gibberish. Hey, can you get me past at the Laugh Factory? I'm like, I'm not even fucking past at the Laugh Factory. I first met him, this isn't bragging, although I love how some people were going into material here. This is fucking out of control, man. If I hear one more comic do material...
Mr. Earl Skakel, everybody.
Hello. Man, I don't know where the full clip is. I had a couple, hot minutes. Let's see, trying to think, what the fuck? That's me when I was bloated. I don't know.
Do you guys just want to start a line right there and just kick me in the fucking balls? And thank you guys for sticking out. The most attractive couple I've seen in quite some time. Like, I know it's tough. If you have to leave, I understand. I don't want you to. I'm only going to do a few more minutes, and then if you want to talk to me, good luck, because I'm going to run right out that exit door, and I hope a bus is coming in the same way. Do you guys just want to start a line right there?
Hello.
And I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to sit here. And it turns out it was the John Cena section. And no, John Cena does a lot of work for like sick children, like St. Jude's. So I'm in the St. Jude's section with all these kids who are dying. And I look like a fucking pedophile. There wasn't one adult in any area of this section. So I became friendly with the kid next to me. There's no parents, it's just kids, man. I mean, Michael Jackson had a field day in this section. And the kid says to me, hey, who do you think's going to win the main event? I'm like, whoever the writers want, kid.
I rarely watch myself.
You know, I don't need the fucking energy in this room right now. And I was like, oh. I met Ric Flair at 2 p.m. on Friday, 2 drinks in his hand. Said goodbye to him at 2 a.m. Saturday morning, 2 drinks in his hand. I've never seen a guy have liver spots on his forehead.
Hello.
And he started giving me life advice, but only as Ric Flair does in his wrestling promos, which you can tell are cocaine fueled. I mean, there was this girl that wanted to talk to me. First of all, he came up to me and kissed me. He said, "You were my favorite one, Ron." I'm like, "Well, that's great, but my name's Earl." There wasn't even a Ron on the dais. And then there's this girl who wanted to talk to me, and he looks at her and goes, "Hey, you want that? You want it, don't you?" I'm like, I don't really like to refer to women as it. I would like to talk to her. He's like, "Girl, just remember, you're like Space Mountain at Disneyland." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "You might be the oldest ride in the park, but you have the longest line." I met Ric Flair.
All right. You guys get the deal. You've been a captive audience. I just wanted to show some of the new people in the stream, you know, a couple jokes in front of a live audience so you get a vibe. And I know, Hulk Hogan. I thought, by the way, I thought the WWE and Hulk Hogan and AEW, I guess. Well, he was never really affiliated with AEW, so I thought they missed a tremendous opportunity at Hulk Hogan's funeral when, as they're lowering the casket into the ground, that they could have had the Undertaker come up from beneath the casket and opened the casket and tombstoned him one more time. By the way, speaking of casket matches, you know the first casket match was the Undertaker against Kamala, the Ugandan giant. So you can sleep better at night knowing that now. I love you all. Thank you, Will Lang. I appreciate the like and subscription. I mean, subscriptions are what makes the YouTube world go round, you know. And I do see that we have, and thank you, Buddhist priest, as always, for your insights. A lot of people ask me, well, Earl, how can we help a streamer like yourself, a struggling stand-up comedian, if we don't want to give money? Well, you can hit the like button. You can hit the subscription button. You can share the videos. You can just simply watch the videos. A view is a view. It's like that shampoo commercial. 1 view leads to 2 views. 2 views leads to 4 views. And before you know it, I got 8 views. And you can comment on the videos. That's free. You know, the algorithm is based on, you know, subscriptions mainly, but also activity, you know, even in the chat. Saying stuff in the chat, you know, helps a little bit. I know, isn't that crazy? Kamala Harris, that's James Kamala Harris, formerly known as Sugar Bear Harris. Rest in peace. And a shout out to Chris Jericho, who paid for Kamala's funeral when the WWE did nothing for him. Earl Skakel, over and out.